against Federico Thompson. Paret has won 46 times, has fought 46 times, winning 33, losing 10, and fighting 3 draws. He also has KO'd 9. Paret and Griffith have several similarities. Each is 5 feet 7.5. Each is one of 8 children, and both had trouble making the title weight today. Paret coming in at 146, and Griffith right on the nose at 147. In just a few minutes, a 15-round welterweight championship fight between Emile Griffith and Benny Kid Paret will get underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the pleasing Bronx lightweight KO Jackie Donnelly last week, Paulo Rossi. Former junior welterweight king, Carlos Ortiz. Undefeated light heavyweight from the West Side, anxious to meet any heavyweight in the world, Doug Jones. Doug Jones. One of the greatest of all featherweight champions, Willie Pep. Next boxing show here, ladies and gentlemen, 2 weeks from tonight, Bruno Vicentin will meet the popular Argentine welterweight contender. Here he is, Jorge Fernandez. Another former featherweight champion in this corner here, now the chief inspector on the New York State Athletic Commission, Petey Scalzo. And here's one of the greatest, the former lightweight, junior welterweight, and welterweight king and hero of Guadalcanal, the one and only Bonnie Ross. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here are the ring officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges, Tony Castellano, Arnie Idala. Timekeeper George Bannon. Counting for the knockdowns will be referee Joe Lascalzo, and the referee for the main event, Al Burrow. 15 rounds for the welterweight championship of the world at stake. Introducing from Santa Clara, Cuba, weighing 146, the former welterweight king, Benny Kid Paret. His opponent wearing the black trunks, weighing 147, the welterweight champion of the world, Emile Griffith. 15 rounds with the welterweight title at stake.
Enthusiastic crowd. Here's Al Burrow.
Both of you men have boxed in New York before, and you know the rules. This being the championship fight, the 8 count, and the 3 knockdowns in 1 round are waived. I want you to break clean and clinch it. When I tell you to step back yourself. I want a good, clean fight, and good luck to both of you. Shake hands now and come out boxing.
Emile Griffith in the black trunks on the left, the champion, and Benny Kid Paret, the challenger, on the right, from whom he took the crown. Round 1, scheduled for 15. Paret, you know, is a bouncy fighter with a lot of heart. Emile Griffith has been told to keep his hands up and his chin down. He's doing it for the moment. Last time out, Paret weighed 146.5. He's a half-pound lighter now. And his opponent, Emile Griffith, weighed 145.5. He's a pound and a half heavier, right on the welterweight limit. Griffith has never gone 15 rounds. Paret has gone twice with Federico Thompson and Don Jordan. He won both of them. Paret keeps up on his toes most of the time. Griffith on his toes, except when he wants to hit hard, then he goes flat on his feet. Both boys are noted for good combination punching. Very good official in there, Al Burl. Each is showing a lot of respect for the other at the moment. 1 minute to go in round one. Each has a highly partisan following in the gallery and on the floor here at the Garden. Paret has been working the body a lot more than has Griffith and has been effective in there. There's the bell. Round two, Madison Square Garden. Welterweight champion Emile Griffith, black trunks. Challenger Benny Kid Paret in white. Scheduled for 15. Al Burl, the referee.
Come on in, you boy.
Each camp its own plan of campaign. Two minutes left in this round. Paret scored to the body, Griffith to the head in that exchange. Now Griffith is starting to hit a little bit harder. You'll notice about Paret, if he gets to be hurt at any time, he'll fight back harder. And sometimes does his best work with his back to the ropes. About a minute left in this round. Now Griffith is starting to get his elbows down to block that body punching. Of course, that's going to leave the head open. They're not tied up, so Al Burl is letting them fight. Now they're tied. Oh, they're loose again. And there's the bell ending round two. So let's go back to the corner of the welterweight champion, Emile Griffith. Facing him in the center is his trainer and co-manager, Gil Clancy, the former boxing coach at Strathmore Vanderbilt. On the outside, a veteran handler, Sid Martin, just moving in there, one of the best in the business. And on the right-hand side on the outside, Howard Albert, a former milliner, or present milliner rather, who discovered Emile and got Clancy to handle him. On the other side of the ring, we have the challenger, Benny Kid Paret. On the outside, leaning in over him is Johnny Sulo, one of his handlers. On the left-hand side, his manager, Manny Alfaro, who speaks English. Benny himself doesn't. And facing the challenger is the third man in the corner, Jose Torriera. The warning buzzer is sounded for round 3 of a 15-round scheduled welterweight championship bout at Madison Square Garden. Emile Griffith, black trunks. There's the bell. Benny Kid Paret in white. Crowd is highly vocal. Now they're unloading the artillery.
Head there now.
Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. As you saw, Griffith has scored cleanly and heavily to the head. Griffith just got in a good right hand, or rather Paret threw that overhand right. One minute to go in round 3. Ten seconds to go in round 3.
Hold it.
There's the bell. Coming up to round 4 at Madison Square Garden. Emile Griffith, black trunks. Benny Kid Paret in white. Scheduled for 15 rounds for the welterweight championship. I haven't noticed Griffith have such a tendency to fight in close before. Maybe that's the plan of campaign. Round 4 about half over. The action has been steady, but not spectacular so far. Round is almost over. There's the bell. Let's take a quick look at Benny Kid Paret. He got it going over, but he was fighting back there towards the end of the round. Incidentally, there was talk that this morning, about an hour before the weigh-in, each boy weighed 148 pounds, a pound over the welterweight limit. And since Griffith came in at 147 and Paret at 146, if that is so, they had to do some working out this morning. Here's round 5. Champion Emile Griffith in the black trunks, challenger, and former champion Benny Kid Paret in white. There seems to be a slight cut below, well below the left eye of Benny Paret. Probably a slight abrasion. On the inside. One minute to go in round 5.
Watch the head.
Good shot in there by Paret. Another. 10 seconds to go in round 5. These are good fighters, you're saying. Round 6, Madison Square Garden. Champion Emile Griffith, black trunks. Challenger Benny Kid Paret in white. 15 rounds scheduled. Benny Kid Paret is getting a bit puffy around the left eye. The bout goes far enough, it could close up on him. At the moment, Paret seems to be beating Griffith to the punch. There are 2 minutes left in this round. Each looking for a better hold. There's a minute left in round 6. Quite a rally, wasn't it? Griffith in black, Paret in white trunks. Griffith the champion. Referee Al Pearl talking to Benny Kid Paret about a little too much headwork. The puffiness continues to grow around the left eye of Benny Kid Paret. And there are 2 minutes left in round 7, scheduled for 15. Must be a Spanish-Italian in the audience. He yelled Alabanza to Paret. 1 minute to go in round 7. That time Griffith did the beating to the punch. Photographer's leaning in for a good picture. Ten seconds to go in round 7. Coming up to round 8 of Madison Square Garden, Emile Griffith, black trunks. Benny Kid Paret in white. Al Burrell, the referee. Two minutes left in round 8. A big one by Paret. Griffith has learned to shorten up on his punching. There's a good close-up shot by our ringside camera. Looks like that big right hand by Paret roused Griffith out of his lethargy, and he went to work. About 30 seconds left in this round. There's the bell ending round 8. Comparing this fight as far as it's gone and has passed the halfway mark now, the 15-rounder, we've passed through round 8, comparing it with the fight in Miami Beach April 1st, in which Emile Griffith knocked out Benny Kid Paret in 1 minute and 11 seconds of the 13th round. To me, it looks as though both fighters are in better shape tonight. Paret looks a great deal better than he looked that night down in Miami, and Emile Griffith has become a more mature fighter. He has been a good fighter all along, but now he seems to know how to fight more. There's some of the distinguished audience here at Madison Square Garden who have turned out on this Saturday night to see this welterweight championship fight. We're coming up to round 9 now. There's the bell. Emile Griffith, black trunks. Benny Kid Paret, the challenger, in white. Plenty of time for either man to win by a decision or a knockout. Paret's hands are lightning fast. Just doesn't seem to carry the potency of Griffith's punches. Sometimes he hits more often. A trickle of blood beside the left eye of Benny Kid Paret, and the puffiness around it continues. To go in round 9. Griffith hold. A 15-round bout for the welterweight championship. Champion Emile Griffith in black trunks. Benny Kid Paret, ex-champion and challenger, in white. And I'd say it's a pretty close fight. Seems to be a little puffy below the left eye. Two minutes left in this round. left in this round as the pace slows down, understandably, because it's been very torrid. Round 10 almost over. It's a 15-round bout. There's the bell ending round 10. We'll take a quick look at each corner while we have time here between rounds. Emile Griffith, a little bit tired naturally. And I think, if I can read the expression on his face, just a little bit discouraged. He's not been able to set Benny Kid Paret up with a big left hook as he did down in Miami. Gil Clancy is talking to him. Now on the other side of the ring, Benny Kid Paret, seemingly rejuvenated after a very slow beginning in which Griffith had him in trouble several times. But as is his bouncy nature, he comes bouncing back. This boy, Benny Kid Paret from Santa Clara, Cuba. I've got it a very close fight at this point after 10 rounds. And we're coming up now to round 11 of a 15-rounder at Madison Square Garden. The bell, Emile Griffith in black trunks, Benny Kid Paret in white. Paret holding on. They're over in Griffith's corner. Here's where Griffith has done his best work against the ropes. One minute to go in round 11. Now Griffith is coming on again. And Paret is tough in his game. Seconds to go in round 11. round 12, Madison Square Garden. The bell is sounded. Champion Emile Griffith, the welterweight champion, the black trunks. Ex-champion and challenger Benny Kid Paret in white. Both boys now living in New York City. Griffith came from the Virgin Islands and Paret from Santa Clara, Cuba. Is hot in there. Round 12, half over. There have been no knockdowns in the fight. Griffith's tactics are plain to see. He's just smothering Paret whenever he can. This is a much better Paret, however, than the one who lost the crown in April. There's the bell ending round 12. Benny Kid Paret back to his corner. Jose Torriera taking the mouthpiece out. On this wide shot of the garden, we can give you a few thoughts on the bout. The rounds which we thought Griffith won, we thought he won by a big margin, but there were other rounds in which Benny Kid Paret did the winning, and other rounds which could be a toss-up. So I figure it's still anybody's bout at the end of round 12, with rounds 13, 14, and 15 yet to come. A nice pack is being applied to the left eye of Emile Griffith. There are more than 6,000 paid customers in the garden tonight, paying more than $20,000. Round 13. There's the bell. Griffith the black trunks. The white trunks are worn by Paret. It was in the 13th round that Griffith won the crown from Paret by a knockout on April 1st in Miami Beach. Al Burrell, the referee. Minutes left in this round. Round 13, scheduled for 15. Condon, the Garden publicity director for boxing, points out that this is the longest that Emile Griffith has ever gone in a fight. He beat Paret in 1 minute and 11 seconds of the 13th round, and he's gone almost 2 minutes of the round now. Paret has a cheering section which is trying to root him home with 1 minute to go in round 13. Griffith knew that Paret was going into one of his flurries, and he kept sidestepping to keep him off the pace and off his timing. Griffith has done his best scoring in this identical spot all night, just holding Paret against the ropes. 10 seconds to go in round 13. Griffith ran into a short right there that had power behind it. Round 14, both fighters dripping and oozing perspiration. Benny Kid Paret, the white trunks, Emile Griffith in black. There have been no knockdowns in the fight, and there are 2 minutes left in round 14. Neither boy's been badly hurt. Body punches got in there. One minute left in round 14. quick look at both fighters before the final round. Manny Alfaro is a pretty good shield for Benny Kid Paret. He's his manager. Johnny Sula working on him on the outside, and Jose Tortillera from the inside. Paret speaks no English, but his manager, Manny Alfaro, speaks good English and good Spanish. On the other side of the ring, we have Emile Griffith, still getting the ice pack from Howie Albert over the left eye. Sid Martin wiping him off there, and Gil Clancy talking to him and telling him this is the big round and the crown might be on the line. Al Pearl, the referee, goes out to the center of the ring. They'll touch gloves for this 15th and final round. There's the bell. Emile Griffith in black, Benny Kid Paret in white. Griffith the champion. And now Griffith is also puffy around the right eye. Paret is puffy around the left. They're not tied up yet. I think you'll agree that it has been a grueling fight. Two minutes left in this 15th and final round. There have been no knockdowns. Paret bleeding below the left eye. If it goes to a decision, about half the crowd is going to be satisfied and the other half isn't, so you'll hear a lot of booing, no matter who wins. If it should turn out to be a draw, Griffith will still be the champion. Scoring in New York on a rounds basis with a supplementary point system. Seconds left in the fight. Almost over. There it is, the final bell of a dandy fight for the welterweight championship. As far as I'm concerned, the issue is in the balance. We'll have the decision and an interview with the winner in just a minute. Don Dunphy up in the ring as Johnny Addy collects the cards from the judges Artie Idella and Tony Castellani, the officials of the New York State Athletic Commission, Jack Duberstein, Frank Morris, Joe Alpern, Dan Dowd, all checking over there. The card from Al Burl hadn't been collected yet. Johnny's got it now. It was a hard, grueling fight all the way, no question about that. Each corner probably has a little doubts about the outcome. We're still waiting for the cards. It's a 15-round bout. Scoring here in New York is on a round basis, as we told you, with a supplementary point system in case the rounds come out even on an official's card. Emile Griffith, to my left, or behind me, is the welterweight champion of the world, or at least he was, till the bell rang, ending the 15th round. He may still be. We're waiting for Johnny Addy to come in. Benny Kid Paret, the challenger. Now here's Johnny.
Judge Tony Castellano. 8, 6, 1 even, Paret. Judge Ali Idala, 9-6, Paret.
There you have it.
Referee Albert, 8-6, 1 even, Griffith. The winner by majority vote. And once again, the welterweight champion of the world, Benny Kid Paret.
So I'm going to try to get the champion over here. He does not speak English, and his manager, Manny Alfaro, will act as an interpreter. A very happy Benny Kid Paret. Congratulations, Benamino. It was a fine fight all the way. I want to ask him, did he think he was winning all the way? ¿Tú creías que estaba ganando todo el tiempo? He said he thought he was winning all the way. He said that he lost that fight because he was sick 5 days before the fight with the virus. Tell me, did Griffith hurt him on the inside when he held him against the ropes early in the fight? Dice que si Griffith te lastimó cuando estaba dando la ropa. En ningún momento me lastimó. Nothing. He said Griffith don't have any kind of punch at all to hurt him. Well, now, Manny, is there a return bout contract? No, there isn't no return bout contract. We can fight anybody else we want. Will you fight Griffith? I will not have to fight him, but if they pay me well, I'll fight him again. Ahora yo voy a ir ya a firmar para pelear con Fernando. Era para firmar para pelear por allá afuera una cuanta pelea y después en diciembre porque tres campeonatos. We're going to try to get as many fights as possible out of the championship, and then we fight for the champion again. Well, I'd just like to say congratulations and Benny and Caballero Valiente. Thank you, Caballero. Un saludo amigo Miami, Tito. That was Jose Torriera, and this is Manny Alfaro. Thank you very much, both of you. I want to say hello to my wife. Saludo a mi familia, a mi hermana, a mi cuñado, y a todos ahí. Say it in English, Manny. I want to say hello to my wife, to my sister, my brother-in-law, my son, and everyone of my family in Miami, Florida. Thank you very much, Manny.